Oh, Audrey, no. Jesus. Hello. Hi, Patty. How you doing? I brought some salty chips in, so she's got her face stuck in the bowl. Come here. Turn around. How's it going? Hi, Cara. Audrey, go lay on your bed over there. Come on over here. Go on. Look at the tail. She's so mad. How's it going, you guys? Happy Thursday. I hope you've had a good week so far. How you feeling, Patty? Getting excited for Saturday? Painting along? Fantastic. Hey, can you go over there? Come here. Audrey. Come over there. Come on. Come over here. Go on. Good girl. Listen. Go over here. Yeah. Good girl. Yep, there's a chip there for you. I know, right, Shell? She's like, I know what you're trying to do here. I don't want to do it. We'll see if she now just goes over to lick the salty potato chip or if she decides to stay. Place your bets. Place your bets. How are you doing, Shell? How are you feeling? Hi, Nicole. Well, we're going to try to start with Miss Audrey. We'll see how long it lasts. I got some stuff to show you guys, too. I finished the purple ornament, and I'm almost finished another one. I'm doing good, lovely. How are you? It's good to see you guys. I am having so much fun painting these ornaments. I'm so excited to sit down and work on one. Got a headache today, but you're doing good. I'm sorry to hear about your headache. I hope you feel better, but I'm glad you're doing okay. Oh, maybe. Maybe she will stay. Maybe. You gonna stay? Oh, that's frustrating, Nicole. Stupid technology. Well, at least we won't panic if you disappear. You gonna stay put there? You can look out the window. Isn't that nice? Good girl. All right, so let's show everybody what we've done. Hi. Let's show everybody. You don't care, so I'm not going to show you. Debbie, I got a message from what you sent today. Thank you. That is so kind of you. Oh, your TV keeps restarting? Oh, frustrating. Stupid technology. It's supposed to make life easier. I think that's bullshit in a lot of different ways. Thank you, Debbie. Merry Christmas to you, too. That's so kind of you. Thank you. You're so sweet. So you guys ready to see? The purple ornament is almost done. I've got one last thing to do on it, but then it's done. Let's bring it over here. So there is the purple one finished. So I did the same down here. I just need to put a silver top dot on the bottom. But the purple is done. Yay! I love it so much. And then I got working on the pink one. And then I have to do these swoops down in these sections, and then I've got to do these pink swoops in these white sections, and then I'll put a dot in the middle here and figure out something to do for that star shape. Oh, isn't it so pretty? I am absolutely giddy with it. I love it. Hi, Lorna. How are ya? Is your Christmas date than ours? What do you mean, Nicole? Thanks, Debbie. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with it. So a little bit more to do on the bottom. The problem with this one is it's not perfectly straight. Like the design itself when it's hanging is a little cockeyed, but it's so pretty. I will definitely show Tina when she gets here for sure, Patty. Thank you. Doing okay, Lorna? That's good. Glad to have you here with us. Thank you, Nicole. Thanks, Estella. Gabrielle, how you doing? Thank you, Cara. So we're getting there. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Lorna. That must have been a long night. Doing good, Gabrielle. Wonderful. So this one is still drying a little bit. Once it gets to this point where I need to be able to do the bottom half, I can hold on to it, but if I have to set it down at all, it's going to pinch in and kind of dent some of these swoops. So I'm going to give this one a little bit longer to dry. So I'm going to hang, when am I going to hang it back up? No, we are going to use a little palette, and I'll set it in the palette for now. And we'll set the purple one on the other side of the palette. And then I started painting the background on this one, so we're going to work on this one today. And I want to start getting the background ready on a small one on the red ones. So we're going to do that today too. I'm very excited. Doing good, Gabrielle? Wonderful. Love you too, Lorna. Was but not bad now. Good. No, Christmas is the same day. Christmas is the same. Hi, Sarah. How's it going? I tried a cream-colored ornament, too. I was thinking I'd use red and green, but it didn't go well, so I decided to skip it. So I figured I'm going to maybe create a new template for the small one and see how that goes. I'm doing good, Sarah. How about you? I know time's going by fast today, Tina. It's good to see ya. You want to see Tina? The purple one's done. Doesn't it look good? You might paint some today? Oh, that'd be awesome, Sarah. What are you working on? So I was toying with the idea of putting something else in here. Yep, today is 3 hours. But I don't know that this one needs it. I think it's good the way it is. Turned out good though, eh? And then I just want to put a silver top dot on that in the bottom. And then I am almost finished the pink one. So I've got to do some more swoops down on the bottom and finish off the bottom too. Thank you, Shell. And thanks, Tina. Dare I say I'm still on the trinket pods? That's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Oh, all right, let's see what we can do here. Thank you so much, Sarah. Thanks, Shell. I'm really, 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 really happy with them. And I'm completely addicted to painting these. So there's going to be a lot more. Yeah, because I can't stop yet. I'm sure that I will hit a wall sooner rather than later. But for now, still going strong. So I'm going to create a new template that we can use on this smaller ornament. And we're going to do some of the background painting for it. And then, yeah, then we'll see what we get up to today. Yeah, so I created the templates. This one I freehanded. And the pink one and the blue one, I created the different templates. This is the template I used on the pink one. This is the template I used on the big blue one to start painting the background in there. I've got some ideas on that one. So yeah, I'd like to create a few more templates at some point, see how that goes. But I'm not completely sure what to do with them yet. So got some designing to do. So I thought I could start here, and then I could add something to go on the top and the bottom with this one. So I'll have to do some measurements and all of that fun stuff, but you know what we might be able to do? We might be able to just do it freehand. Can I though? I don't know. I'm thinking. We'll see how it goes. Anybody else doing any painting today? So yeah, I want to keep trying some different ideas for layouts and for the templates to see what I can kind of use to get these ready and for these backgrounds and to divide them up. I'm getting close to being out of ideas for a little while. So we'll just kind of wing it and see what we come up with. Now, actually, it would be really cool to do oh, I need my Sharpie. Sugar. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab my Sharpie and we'll be able to keep going. So I've obviously abandoned the clocks for a little while. I just can't stop it. I know when I've got these ideas, I can't move on to anything else. Hey, Vicky, how you doing? Heading up to finish the Cindy panel. Very nice. That's fun. It's good to see ya. You chatted with Lay. Oh my goodness, it feels like she's been gone forever. I hope she's having a great time though, Tina. She say she's having fun? All right, so I'm gonna draw this. Bring it down about here. Now actually, let's see. So from the bottom up to the top. So like 1.5 of these. So if we go 1, let's say that's grab the ruler. Yeah, I've got so many ideas, and I went and bought more of the purple ornaments. So I'll definitely be doing more of those. A friend of mine is a big purple holic as well. So she is definitely 2.5, 0.7.5. Definitely wanting me to do some more of those. But I wanted to try out a few different, colors to see what kind of ideas that can kind of come from this. This needs to just stay put though. So if that one comes out here and down here, and then let's bring this to there, like so. And then this one would go here. I think one of these like little, oh, that's not gonna work. We'll see if this template will work. It's gonna look a little wonky. How can I fix that though? How can I fix that though? I think I might have to freehand it. I might. Or, I know what I can do. All right, hold please. So if we have here, 5.5, 11, so 2.75, 2.575. So I'm just trying to get the right size for this, and then I should be able to cut what we need to cut. I want to be aware of the width though, because if I make it too chunky, then it's going to overlap, which might not be a big deal. Might be kind of neat, but we'll see. This is the slowest part still. Once I have the templates, it definitely makes it go by a little bit faster. Definitely makes it go by a little bit faster. However, I'm not very fast at it myself yet. So it is what it is. Dun, dun, dun. Let me scroll back. Let's see. She's having a wonderful time, Tina. Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad to hear that. That's fantastic. So far, Lay has adopted 2 cats and wants to bring them home. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's dangerous. That would be so hard. That would be so hard to not be able to bring them home. Did I even center that? No, of course not. Of course I didn't. That would make sense. All right, let's try again. Has she named them already? That gets even more dangerous. Gonna paint your butterfly this afternoon. That sounds fantastic. This isn't a project that you need to follow along with, so don't worry about that at all. You paint whatever you feel like painting at any time. So you can always paint whatever you want. I think that sounds great though, Lorna. What color are you planning on doing? You have a cat named Emma? Nice. Debbie will be right back. It always freaks me out too sometimes when the cats just are there, right? It's like, how did you get in here? You're so quiet. It can be very startling. Hi, Diane. How you doing? Good to see ya. I am in the midst of trying to create another template that we're going to use, and I drew the circle in a wrong spot. So let's try that again. All right, so what I'm hoping to do here is to bring this down this way and down this way. Now, in theory, I could just create a template of one of these and just keep tracing it over and over again, but I like having one piece. Now this is just Cricut vinyl that I'm using. And eventually I would like to get like an actual stencil material, like that kind of cloudy white material, plastic material, and see if that is something that shit, that's not gonna fit. And see if that'll be a little more stable kind of idea. Hi Ingrid, how are ya? Blue and white. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, especially when you're not used to it, eh, Lorna? Doing good. Costco shopping for Diane. Dropping ornaments exchange at the post office. Need to get 2 more packages ready to ship. Awesome. Sounds like a very productive day. Sounds very productive. I don't think this is done right. So we're going to wing it. We're going to see what happens. We are going to learn as we go. How you doing, Ingrid? What's new and exciting? All right, so I'm going to cut this one out. I think I will actually have to just do a single one because it came to such a point. I'm going to do this one. This is the one I drew the best, I think. I feel like it would be cool to figure out how to draw like a seed of life on the sphere. There's the interlocking circles. But I fear that that is a little bit over my head. So let's just see how we do with this. You know what I'm going to do is I've got an imperfection on the ornament, so we're going to do one of these outlines right. Actually, we're going to go right beside it because I'm going to leave these spaces empty. And we'll see how this goes. Let's wing it. Vicky said, the stencil material I had was pretty stiff. It would have to be hard. It would have been hard to wrap around the ornament. Yeah, that's the hard part. But I'm wondering if just for like something small like this, where it doesn't have to bend too much. I don't know. I'll have to look at that one. I can put Seed of Life as one of the potential options for a symmetry one of these days. If you'd like, Nicole. For our workshops. This is the hard part. This is where it gets messy because these aren't going to be perfect by any stretch. But we'll do what we can. Seed of Life can be fun. It can also be a little stressful and tedious because of, depending on how you decide, if you decide to do any like outlines or anything. All right, we'll keep that on the list. Is what boring? 2 or 3 shades of blue? Yeah, that would be good. Blues are always nice because you can kind of mix them up a little bit too, which is fun. Like you can throw teals, you can throw blues in there. I think that sounds great, Lorna. No such thing as boring, because if it makes you happy and you like the look of it, that is the most important part. Always remember that there are no rules. You can do whatever you want. Just do what makes you happy and what something that you think that you would enjoy. Sometimes it's what do you want it to look like at the end. Sometimes it's what colors do you want to work with while you're painting. All of that stuff makes a difference. Right, so I feel like I probably again had stencils that could have done this, but I'm happy with this. We're going to play with this a little bit. I think I'm going to try and do some overlapping, and we're going to see how that looks. So let's do this one now. Whoop. But we will definitely put a Seed of Life as an option. Seed of Life is a lot easier to draw than I expected it to be. But I've never done it on a curved surface before. That's something that would probably be good to have a stencil for, to try and map it out. Everything's so different once you make it round, right? There we go. Let's. All right. So let's see what we can do here. Hey, Tracy. How you doing? Yeah, autocorrect is here to stay, and it is here to be an asshole. But we'll do our best. Got all your presents done. That's awesome, Ingrid. Wonderful. No, Lorna, no apologies necessary. We all do lots of things that are just a couple shades of a certain color. So you do what makes you happy. Finishing your baking. Fantastic. Exactly, Vicky. Monochromatic is gorgeous, right? I mean, this is all just white, silver, and shades of purple, right? You don't need to go too bananas. Tracy, I finished the purple one. And then I'm almost finished the pink one. I love the pink one. But see, it's a little crooked, so when it hangs, it's kind of... So I didn't do a great job with that kind of symmetry. However, it's okay. Still looks good. And then I've started prepping a blue one. And... yeah, and then we're going to start prepping this red one. So nothing to apologize for, Lorna. You do what is enjoyable for you. Monochromatics can be incredibly striking. Practice is the best way to do that, Lorna. The pen that I am using is a Bistro chalk marker, and it's an ultra fine tip. Oh, thanks, Tina. Practice, practice, practice. Tracy just did a seed of life on a 4-inch disc with a dotting center 3.5 stencil. Oh, yeah, please do. Please do post that. That's awesome. Thank you, Tracy. Thanks, Vicky. Yeah, Nicole sticks with the same color combo so that it matches her decor. And it looks beautiful, too. Looks beautiful. Do what makes you happy. What's going to make you happy to look at it? What's going to make you happy to paint with? We all have favorite colors that we like to look at, and we all have favorite colors that we like to paint with, and they're not always the same thing. Sometimes they are. So you get to choose. That's the best part. The problem with the chalk pen, though, Sarah, is that it smudges all over the damn place. So, and it can be a little bit of a pain in the ass to get off. I'm not stressing about it too much because I'm painting over a lot of it when I'm painting the background. But it can be a little bit stressful. Little bit. And never mind the fact that, it slides and my fingers get in the way and all that good stuff. But the chalk can be a little bit more difficult to get off of the surface. So just kind of keep that in mind. The matte ornaments, I find I have a more difficult time getting the chalk off of the surface. They can kind of sometimes leave a bit of a film or a fog behind it. But off of the glossy ornaments and the shiny ones, that tends to go a little bit better. And a little bit easier to remove the chalk lines after. All right, so now we're going to go here. We're going to keep going. What I have been able to do on some of the others is once I get the lines drawn, I can go in with a damp Q-tip and kind of clean up the lines a little bit, just to make sure that the design is looking the way that I want it to, and that especially when I go in with paint to paint over, it doesn't get, excuse me, it doesn't get all, my shapes stay what I want them to. So it cleans up my outline and using that as a guide. Oops. See, I can go in and fix that after. So these are the guides that I use when I'm going to paint an area a solid color. And I let this help me determine what that's going to look like. Back from a mailroom run. Happy mail from Tara, Jenna, and an ornament. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's a fun one. That's a fun haul from the mailbox. What did you get? What did you get? What did you get from Jenna? What did you get from Tara? Tell us everything. Let us live vicariously through you. Tracy, when do you start the new job again? Oops. I'm smudging all over the place, aren't I? Oh, well, it's fine. So I was thinking I could do on the red ornament, I was thinking of doing green, white, and gold. What do you think? I think that could be kind of cool. I need to be able to see from the top here. What a mess, but it's okay. Yeah, seriously, that's an awesome score. Had to wash my hands before I could text. No worries. Sorry. When you're saying you're baking, I shouldn't ask you questions and disrupt you. The 29th, fantastic. Well, that's nice. Hopefully you can relax and enjoy the holiday season and then get ready to jump in, eh? From Tara, your cactus pot and some colors you ran out of. Nice. Oh, right, the pizza star. That's right. That's so cool. And haven't opened your buddy package yet. Very neat. Well, we're nosy, so if you want to post pictures, we'll always love to see it. I definitely know that having a few of these on the go, son of a bitch, is going to be helpful because there are so many times, like so many of the other things that we do, right, where you need to set it aside and let it dry. So that's part of why I'm wanting to do this outline as well, so that we can have lots and lots of space, or lots of options to sit and paint and get the assembly line going. Has anyone made Millionaire Shortbread? I'm cutting it and making but the chocolate is separating from the base. Oh, no, I haven't. I've never heard of that. Lorna says, Nicole, I had a childhood friend whose mother loved pink, the whole house. That's cool. Yeah, you like that, Lisa? A few shades of green with some white and gold. Like if I do a white background like I did on these ones and use some green to fill in, I think that could be cool, eh? Oops. White or colored lights. I gotta stop sliding this off because it's smudging at the same spot every time. Part of me wonders if, you know, like the material that you can get window clings. Part of me wonders if that would work. Might not work on the matte ornaments, but it might work on the glossy ones. Oh yeah, Barb said there's a blizzard in Winnipeg today, Tracy. How are you doing? Your side of the city getting it too? Is it everywhere or just in little pockets? Awesome. Thanks, Lisa. Hi, Barb. Yeah, you'd love that friend's house, eh, Lorna? Nicole? Hello, loud people. Hello. Yeah, it's nice to hear. It sounds like everyone's having a good day. That is very nice to hear. All right, so now we go back to this one. And I think they're going to overlap some down here, but we'll see. They might not. Oh yeah, we're going to overlap a little bit. I want to figure out a way to eventually work in paw prints into these ornaments. And I'd also like to figure out how to work in some of those pieces of middle finger glitter. So the reason I didn't just keep going around the center is I wanted to line it up so I know that these ones have to line up and be straight across from each other. So I'm using them to help keep me going in a straight line. Whoops. Post-it tape. What's post-it tape? It's everywhere. All the schools in the city are closed. University canceled exams. Wow. How much are you guys supposed to be getting? Have to find a way to peel it back off, though. Maybe a tab 1 sticker in the... Okay. All right. Well, that could be worth the experiment, though. I've never heard of Post-it tape. I'll go looking for that. Probably at like a Staples or Office Depot kind of store, maybe. Or would it be better at a scrapbooking store, do you think, Becky? You're playing with it. Nice. This is so messy. But it's okay. back over here. And let's see. Whoever's getting snow, will you please tell Mother Nature there's a lady in North Carolina who would love some snow too? Happily. I will try to get a message to her, Lisa. Post-it tape is about 1.5 inches wide and comes in a tape dispenser roll. I've never bought it. I'm sure it's... Oh, that's true on Amazon, but Office Supply should have it too. Okay. All right, I'll check that out. Thanks, Vicky. Sunny here in San Vital. We pay higher taxes. Boo work, Shell. Boo. Well, I'm glad you were here for a little bit. It was good to see ya. Sending you lots and lots of love. Yeah, how many feet deep would you like of the snow, Barb asked Lisa. For our U.S. friends, about 8 to 10 inches, but the wind has up to... Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, that's miserable, Tracy. Autocorrect rearing its ugly head yet again. Nobody is safe. Oh, shit. Well, at least they don't hesitate to shut everything down. You know that that's a lot of snow if they're canceling university exams. But... like Barb said, eat the storm chips, enjoy the baking, and hopefully all will be well and over soon enough. All right, let's try again. Then the hard part is going to be painting it in and not mucking that up. But I'll definitely clean up the lines a bit here. I love this chalk pen too. I use this on all of my ornaments, including the plastic ones when I use my stencils. Works good on mugs as well, on ceramic, because it wipes off. The problem is anything that wipes off easy is going to wipe off easy, right? So while you're working with it, it can very easily rub off and cause problems, right? So sometimes you might have to redo some guidelines. And you might find that some of them, yeah, just kind of rub off a little bit. But 2 feet? Okay, Lisa's request is 2 feet. Thank you, Shell. Sunny here too now, Barb. We're supposed to get about another 8 inches tomorrow. Good God. That's what she said, Barb. Cactus pot is so stinking cute. I thought the lights were fairy lights, but they're miniature Christmas bulbs. Oh, that's so cute. That's awesome. Is that the one that she posted recently? I see 2 feet because it'll melt just as fast as it gets here. Yeah, you need a great big dumping of snow so that, like, all at once, so that it can't melt as fast as it's falling, right? I'll have to check my weather, because usually we get some sort of weather after Winnipeg gets some kind of weather. We don't usually, thankfully, get it as bad as Winnipeg, but usually a couple of days after you guys get it, we get something, some part of it. I'd happily send my snow to you, Lisa. You can have it. What's up, Audrey? What's up, Audrey? Audrey's hanging out with us today. I like when Audrey hangs out with us. Makes me happy. You okay? Good girl. All right. So, let's see. That's so awesome, Debbie. That was so cute. She's so friggin' talented. Anybody who's watching this who has not already come to know and love Tara of Deserted Bliss, please do yourself a favor and get over to Deserted Bliss on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, desertedbliss.com. She makes paints. She makes beautiful, beautiful things with those paints. She's a wonderful human being. Can't recommend Tara enough over there. That's so cool, Debbie. I know, isn't she such a princess? My mom bought this bed for her, Lisa, and normally it's sitting on the floor in front of the window because she likes to lay in it and look out the window and survey her kingdom. But every once in a while I throw it up here on the table in hopes that she'll hang out with us for a bit. And I had just enough room, just enough room to get it up there today. All right, bear with me 1 second, you guys. Oh, I just need to clip up my hair and get it out of my face, and then we can begin. I am also sad to report that I did not win the $40 million last night, nor the $80 million in the lottery on Tuesday, but nobody did. So, Dotville is still a possibility. You're wrapping presents? Very nice. She does. It's funny. She is, I saw on TikTok where somebody took a box and they cut a bunch of toilet paper rolls and they cut them in half. And so it was this whole tray full of these toilet paper rolls and they throw cat treats in it so that you can kind of stuff it in there. So she has had an ample amount of treats over the last couple of days because she likes it and she digs right in. She smashes her face right in the tray full of toilet paper rolls and then starts moving her head and literally tossing the toilet paper rolls out of the little box lid that I put it in. So she is quite full. Better luck next time, right? Well, I had so many quality assurance issues with this shortbread, I'll be eating it for supper. Oh, no. No. I love shortbread. Oh, shortbread is one of my absolute favorites. All right, so we are going to do a white background, and then we will use some greens and golds, and we might even throw in some metallic reds for some accents too. So it's been taking on average 3 to 4 coats of paint for this base color to get a nice amount of coverage. So this will be coat number 1. So I think I want to leave these big diamonds open. So actually what I'm going to do too, where's the water? Is we're just going to clean up these lines a little bit. Nah, let's just do it. All right, so I'm going to paint in these tiny little diamonds, these spots in here, and the tiny ones on the bottom, and then this star shape on the bottom. And then we'll leave these eyeball shapes open to the red below. Millionaire shortbread is a shortbread base with toffee in the middle. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. Holy shit, Tracy, that sounds so good. So I'm just gonna start painting here. So I don't worry too much about the first coat. I just need to get something down there. I'm going to try and paint over top of the chalk when I can. It's like a homemade Twix bar. It sounds absolutely incredible. Right, Tina? It just sounds like it would be amazing. I feel like you could just throw a whole bunch of crumbled stuff in a Christmas cookie tin and just eat it with a spoon. Bet you it would be good crumbled on top of ice cream. That sounds amazing, Tracy. Is this getting ready for family for Christmas? Or are you doing a cookie exchange or a baking exchange at all? Anybody do any of that? I've always wanted to do that. Be one of those cookie exchanges where you take a few dozen cookies and bring home a few dozen cookies. Never done one though. The brush does matter too. A softer brush I find works better. I haven't quite figured out how to get like a nice smooth texture everywhere. I still get little ridges from build-ups of paint, but we'll see. Tracy, just go with the Christmas crack. Less expensive, less work, and yummy. Oh yeah, you made that too. This is what happens when you're unemployed. Going to be gifting baking since money is very tight this year. Of course, baking, no, but it's still cheaper. Yeah, for sure. Lorna said, the problem is I have no good place to paint. I didn't wait till I was told I could start. As your mom said, Jamie, get the dropsies and get screamed at. I need to learn to wait. Oh, that's hard, Lorna. I'm sorry. You had mentioned you were going to set up a spot in your room. Do you think that's still an option for you? And you can paint in bed too. But yeah, the dropsies, they can be a royal pain in the butt for sure. But you're not alone in that either. That's hard. When you don't have a dedicated space to paint, it can feel like it takes just as long to get set up to paint. And then by the time you're set up, you're like, holy crap, I'm tired already. I've found that a couple times when I've painted out in the other room. I'm like, that took a lot of work just to paint somewhere different. Oops. You can talk, Lorna. Nothing to apologize for. Tracy, I hear you try buying chocolate or cocoa. Cocaine is cheaper. I bought 98-cent Hershey bars at Rama for melting. Made chocolate cherries with Rama maraschinos. There you go. Tons of flour. It was $11.98 for a big bag. Don't know what you mean, Lorna. I get to your comments as quick as I can. There's always multiple conversations going on in the chat too, right? Yeah, a small fold-up desk, that's a good idea. Maybe find something like that at Walmart or something that could be good. Yeah, putting it on a Christmas list. That's a great idea, Nicole. Great idea. Barb, I didn't know Dollarama. So no, I didn't know that either. Next, you'll get them there. Oh, you get them at Bulk Barn? I love Bulk Barn. Bulk Barn is a magical place. Yeah, still got a few gifts to wrap, Lorna. You still got some time. Christmas is a week from today, so you still got a week. Do you know when are your grandkids coming over on Christmas Day? Or do you celebrate on a different day, Lorna? With family sometimes. I know not everybody celebrates right on Christmas Day all the time. Depending on when family can get together and stuff. Barb said, Lorna, I converted my big, beautiful wood dining table into an art desk. No one comes for dinner. I eat on the couch. No one gets after me because of it, probably because I'm a witch at my best. There you go. Oh, that sounds good, Lorna. Homemade caramel sounds really nice. That sounds good. I haven't done any baking in a long time. I might have to soon. I'm getting cravings listening to you guys talk about it. I'm like, oh, I should make pound cake and some cookies or something. Once the first coat of paint gets on and dries, the next coats tend to go a lot faster. All right. We are halfway there. Whoops. Oh, shit. I just put my hand in the wet paint. Whoopsie. Uh-oh. There we go. If you can get to any paint that has been smushed or smudged or transferred by fingers, it comes off with a little bit of water and a Q-tip as well if you catch it fast enough. So even if it gets a little bit messy, I'm going to be able to clean it up a little. Let me scroll back. I'm behind. Oh, thank you, Tina, for reminding everybody about the like button. Yes, please. If you're enjoying the live, please hit the thumbs up button. It means a lot to me. I checked my my monetization analytics and stuff in YouTube. And thanks to you guys watching the recordings and stuff, I have already earned 96 cents from watch page ads. It sounds so little and so goofy, but at the same time, it's like it's still happening. It still makes a difference. So you hitting that like button, that thumbs up really makes a difference in getting my stuff in front of other people that maybe haven't seen my work before. So thank you for doing that. I much appreciate it. All right, let me scroll back. I'm way behind on comments, so I need a bit of time here. Bear with me. Barb says, Tracy, jars of cherries are cheaper at Rama. Bulk Barn is a scam. Spent $40 on chocolate chips. Walmart is cheaper per 100 gram. Oh, wow. Yeah, you got to check out a bunch of different places sometimes. You want to, Lorna? Yeah. Plan to make chocolate chip cookies and peppermint ice cream. Ooh, that sounds good, Cara. Barb says, Lorna, I was looking at the caramel recipes. My teeth are singing. Yeah, Cara has great ideas for snacks, eh? Right? Tina and Debbie are like, oh, yeah, that's good too. I just do cash e-transfer. No one complains. There you go. Yeah, money's in your bank account. Merry Christmas. Stop baking because I was eating too much of it. Yeah, that's the hard part, eh? I don't like having to keep my self-control in check. Because especially with really good baking, it seems like it's an impossible task. I'd be like Tracy. I'm like, guess I'm having cookies for dinner. Now, yes, that was because of quality control issues for Tracy. I would just do it because, hey, I just spent all this time making this stuff. I should eat it. Seafood boil yesterday. My hands smell like crab meat. What are you sorry for, Lorna? Can't do seafood. It smells so fishy. What wasn't a comment about me? I didn't see it. I haven't tried making Christmas crack. No. I'm happy to eat it, though, anytime somebody has made it. Vicky's heading down for lunch. Posted a pic of my Cindy panel in the chat. Only got 4 rows of gold dots done while watching. We're distracting, aren't we? Nothing to apologize for, Lorna. Everything's fine. Have a great lunch, Vicky. Try rubbing your hands with lemon juice. Oh, that's a good idea. It's cool, eh, Nicole? Right, Tina? Thank you, guys. Thank you, Lorna. Thanks, Vicky. Yeah, it is. It's exciting. That's okay, Lorna. We all have bad days. Nothing to worry about. That's a good tip for Cara. That's awesome. Yeah, can we all come over, Sarah said, for the cookies and ice cream, Cara? Barb says, Lorna, no bad days. Just some are better than others. Yes. Eat my dessert first, having me meal, right? Yeah, you got to eat the best stuff first. That's a good plan. Sometimes I just eat the good stuff for the meal and say, you know what? Ice cream for dinner tonight, please. Mm. And if you are a member of the Equilibrium tier, we have our Zoom call tonight. So for anybody who wants to jump on Zoom for an hour and a half this evening, that's from 7 until 8 p.m. Eastern. And then we will get on to our schedule of once a month. I did 2 this month because I didn't get one done in November. So we'll get the monthly ones happening again in January. Turn this around this way. Now, if you ever do give this a shot, one of the things that I learned really quickly is if you try to do a second coat too soon, you'll pull off some of the paint from the first coat. So, just keep that in mind. You don't want to do the second coat too soon, just in case. There you go, Cara said. Sarah, make sure everyone in the dotting community is invited. We'll all be on our way. You weren't rude, Lorna. Hi, Kim. How you doing? Yes, tell me something funny, Nicole. Vacation starts. Amazing, Kim. Yeah, one hell of a day today. Share. I was forewarned about frustrating days. Nothing easy about not being able to do things we once easily did. My heart is with you, Lorna. Share said. Understand. Please don't be so hard on you. We love you. Exactly. Excellent, Share. Excellent words. And it's good to see ya. Nicole said, my grandson loves your live so much he figured out on his own how to watch YouTube. Oh my God. Tell him thank you so much. Then he's listening to you talk about free Patreon, and he went and signed up for a free Patreon. Oh my God, that's the cutest thing ever, Nicole. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I love that. That's wonderful. That makes my heart so happy. Here painting? Nice, Share. Hi, memory, I mean Tina. These kids follow you, Nicole, everywhere, right? Oh, no. Of course, on your last day before vacation, you had a bunch of people out, Kim. That sucks. I'm glad it's over for you, though. Isn't that so cool, Tina? Steffi. Driving, can't look till I'm parked, but listening. Okay, sounds good. I think that's so cool. That's amazing. And Barb says, Steffi, pay attention. It is. That's so cute. Yeah, Cher always seems to know what to say to make things better, doesn't she? So once I'm done, the next section after this one, the first coat will be done, and I'm going to set this one aside. And we will do the finishing touch on the purple ornament, which is a single silver top dot on the very bottom. And then we'll do a little bit of work on the pink ornament. And then we will jump in and do a bunch, hopefully, on the blue ornament that's all ready to go. And then when this one dries, we'll add this one into the mix. But it's the prep work that takes a while. Oh, we still have to do the star shape on the bottom too. That star shape down there. So we'll do that too before we set this one aside to dry. Oh. Bear with me. I will catch up on the comments here in just 1 second. Oh, I can only imagine, Kim. I'm so glad for you. So how long are you off for now? Are you so ready to sit and do a whole bunch of painting? And Nicole, Steffi, Tina says, hi, Steffi. And then he messaged you, Nicole, in the free chat on Patreon. I don't. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so cute. Yeah, Cher has a great way. I feel like Cher should write a book. Cher says she has those days too, Lorna. And it's just so hard. Wish I didn't understand so well, but here you and her heart is with you. That's so sweet, Cher. And Kara says, be careful, Steffi. Nicole says, I love him so much. He holds my heart for sure. I bet. What a friggin' cutie. Any color suggestions for a black butterfly? I like your idea of different shades of blue, but if you find that's not quite interesting enough for you, if you feel like that's going to be boring, you could add in some gold for some extra. You could even switch it up and add in some teals in there. Are you heading out, Tracy? Lots of love, my friend. That would be wonderful if we're able to see you tonight. I'll post the link for that Zoom a little bit later. Oranges, reds, and purples could be good too, Lorna. Back to painting, Jamie, when you showed the 2 completed ornaments. Yay, I'm so glad you like them. Yay. 16 days, Kim. That's amazing. A great attack sounds like much more enjoyable than a heart attack, Cher, so that's okay. Yeah, homemade caramel must really be better than anything else, eh? Homemade stuff usually is better than store-bought. In most cases. Cher, it would be the most confusing thing ever. I could name the book Exercises in Autocorrect. That's a great idea. Right, Nicole? We'd buy your book in a heartbeat, Cher. Barb says, Tracy, go shovel. That would be great, Lorna. It'll be good to see ya. We love you too, Cher. You're stuck with us. Oh, shoot. I hate when these brushes start to fray and get a mind of their own. They make a mess when they do that. Ah, shit. Just put my hand in paint. Crap. All right, now we go here. And then here. All right, first coat is on. Let's do here. So yeah, this is going to take at least 3 coats, if not 4, to get a nice, and it's still not going to be perfect, but it'll be a semi-decent coverage with the white. We're going to paint on it as well too, right? So it's not the end of the world if it's not completely solid, but for now, I will hang this one up to dry, and then we will work on those guys. All right, give me 2 seconds. Ooh. I think it'll be neat eventually to go back to some of these same color ornaments and then like do the different designs, but in the same colors too, like these on the purple with the purple colors and make like a big set of them. I think that'll be really, really cool. And I got some other ideas too that I think I'm going to have to go back to Michael's and get some more ornaments. I'm going to keep those to myself for right now. All right, let me scroll back. Well, you're stuck with us too, Lorna. That's a good thing. Cher said one more thing. Last time I filled an ornament, you filled it with gold leaf. Didn't look as amazing as it did in my mind's eye, but it would still be cool. Not to bother should ever cross your mind. Okay, good to know. Thank you for that. Yeah, the glittered ornaments. I want to try some of the clear ball ornaments with some glitter. That's what I'm thinking I'm going to go back and get, is some of the round ones so I can start glittering on the inside of the big ones. I feel like now I finally know what I want to do with those round ornaments, which is because I've always done the glass ones for those. I'm excited to explore some chunkier glitters, Tina. Cher said, I'm with you, Lorna. You remind me that the world is full of beauty, even when I'm so stuck and believe in my thoughts that I forget. We love you too. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Practicing for your book. There you go. Yeah, can we see the gold leaf one? Oh, good. You'll post it? Awesome. Would love to see it. Yeah, it'd be really neat to see what that looks like, eh? All right. So the last and final touch on this ornament is a silver top dot on the bottom. So let's see. There we go. Done like a dinner. So this one, I'm going to leave this one sitting up here on the table for a couple of minutes until that dries a little bit. Now let's wash that brush, move the palette, and let's do some gold on the bottom of this one. I'm going to do the gold first because that's the most that I can get done. I can get all the gold done at once. When I do the pinks, I do one color at a time and wait for them to dry in between. And I don't think that I'm that patient today. So let's get the gold done. And I'm going to eat some chips too. Yeah, I think that'd look really cool, eh, Nicole? To have like a whole set. And yeah, explore some more with the glitter and see how that can go. All right, let's do some gold then. So I need my pointy tool. Yeah, the purple one's one of your favorites? Me too. I think it's one of the prettiest things I've ever done. And I love it so much. Okay, so this one's gonna go... Okay, I gotta move the phone. Let's try there. Okay, there we go. Why are you clogged again already? All right, there we go. So I went out and I got 2 more boxes of the purple ornaments. And I'm glad I did. Because they were pretty. 4 was definitely not enough. And they come in a package of 2 of the shiny and 2 of the matte. So I'm excited to try the matte ones too. So I don't know what I'm going to do down here yet. I'm thinking, I've got a couple ideas. Actually, oh, one just popped into my head. There we go. So I'm going to do a large white dot with a gold outline, and then I'll do these little tiny gold dots going all the way around it maybe. And add that to the bottom. I'd like to work on getting the bottom to look as good as the top and the wraparound. So hopefully with a little more practice, that'll end up being a little easier to do. Thanks, Lorna. I did some of the gold up here. I had 2 sections that I wasn't able to do because I ran out of places to put my hand. And I can tell when I grab onto the ornament it's still a little tacky, so hopefully I'm not causing problems. All right, so now I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna hang that back up, and then I will come right back and catch up on the comments, and then we'll start working on the blue. All right, one sec. All right, I should be able to hang up the purple now too, so I'm gonna do that as well. All right, I'm coming back. Let's catch up on questions. Let me put my glasses on so I can actually see you. Oh, my ears are gonna pop. Oh, thank you so much, Debbie. I'm so glad you like it. It was one of the ones that has really surprised me a lot. Like I didn't see it coming. Like I didn't plan it out, and I didn't really know what was going to happen with it. And then I put those swoops in there. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. I'm ready to do this. And it lit another fire in me for sure. Thanks, Lisa. The gold that I am using is, where is the bottle of it? Nope, that's the red. It is from Hobby Lobby, I believe. Cindy of the Rain Gallery sent me this paint. And it's a heavy-bodied pearlized bright gold. And this is the brand if you want to take a screenshot. And then I will move it here. And that is the color. I believe that this is Hobby Lobby brand though. Correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. Thank you, Lorna. I am pretty damn pleased. All right, time for another chip as a reward. All right, so for the blue one, I'm going to use a lot of white. I'm going to use a lot of silver. And we might throw some blues in there, but I feel like I used a light blue here. And with the dark blue, I feel like we don't really need to do a lot of blue. But we'll see how it looks. Might be for some accents and stuff. One of the paint colors that Cindy sent me, she sent me a metallic red, the metallic gold, and this metallic blue. So we might use this for some accents. We'll see. You're most welcome. All right. My blanket keeps getting caught under my chair, so I need to move it here for a sec. Bear with me. I'm so cozy, Patty. All right, so we're going to do some white. What I thought I would do here where these circles are is I thought we could do some large swoops to come in the middle, and then I can do maybe some silver on top of them, or maybe that's where the blue will go. It's not quite the right blue color, so we might switch it up. Monsoon might be a good option for this one as well. But we'll see. Or Snowbird might actually be a nice one to use for some accents. But I also might use some deco art. So we'll see. We'll see. This color that I did on the background is... Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. Which one was it? Oh, yeah, it was this one. Light blue folk art matte, I think. That can't be it. Yep, that's it. I know, it's so humongous. I'm not complaining though. It's amazing. But it is ginormous. It's great. I'm warm for one of the first times in my life. All right, so size 7. Yeah, let's do that. So let's put some white swoops on here. And then I also need to do some silver brushwork to do the outlines. So we'll do that too. But we'll do the white first, I think. Okay, let's try. Let's see. Close that up. I think it'll look kind of like icicles, almost. I want this one to look very frosted and cold. Careful on glass ornaments when you're using a pointy metal tool like this. It can scratch your surface quite easily. So you want to use a really light touch. Mm-hmm. 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 So fun when you find something new that kind of lights the fire a little bit. It's going to be fun to see what other ideas come. from projects like this and how they evolve into other things. I think there's all kinds of different things. We already got ideas for canvases and all kinds of fun ideas, I think. There we go. So we got those ones. So now let's do these ones. Everyone doing all right? Have I missed too much? You agree about the chips? Yep, sounds like a good idea, eh? I almost sat down without a snack. I thought, well, that's not a good idea. Snacks should always be part of the plan. This might have been the wrong thing to start with because I'm not completely convinced that I'm going to be able to do the coning before this dries because I'm going to totally stick my hand in this wet paint. So we might be going back to the red one and doing another coat of the white paint on it, which is fine. That's why we got a bunch on the go, right? But oh, please don't fall out of my hand. Please don't fall out of my hand. There we go. When you paint over the chalk lines too, like when I'm using my super pointy tool, there's little chunks of chalk that get mixed in with paint and it kind of forms these little balls. Oh, sorry, I got to stretch for a sec. So just keep that in mind that when you do paint over the chalk lines, whether it's on a mug or an ornament, you might see that you get that it creates little paint boogers. Very tiny ones, but still there nonetheless. Yeah, we're going to totally have to let this sit and dry for a tiny bit before we can... What's up, babe? That was just Audrey waking up. You okay? You all right, Audrey? You okay? Yeah. That's a good girl. Did you guys hear that? My little noodle. It doesn't take long before you lose space to put your fingers, that's for sure. With the first one I did, I took the cap off the top, and it gave me a little bit more to hold on to, but then trying to get the cap back in so that I could hang it up to dry was a royal pain in the ass. But now it makes it a little more difficult to hold on to. So it just means, again, setting it to dry for a little bit. Okay. Let's see if I can do this one without getting my hand in that paint. And then we'll let this one hang to dry for a little bit. And we'll do a second coat of the white paint on the red ornament that we drew out first. And then we'll go back to the pink ornament with the gold. And then we'll see where this one is at again and go from there. We're already 2 hours in, which is bonkers to me. It does not feel like it's been 2 hours already. All right, so here we go. Oh, it's kind of cool already. So I'm going to hang this to dry, and then we'll go here. Not trying to upset anyone. Oh, it's not upsetting, Debbie. It just makes me jealous as hell. Seems hotter inside, yeah. It must trap heat, being smaller, and it would take longer to really heat up all of the air inside too, eh? Especially if you've got a bunch of windows. All right. So that one's hanging to dry. So let's go back to the red one, and we'll do another coat of the background on this one. Let's see how we do here. Dee-dee-dee-dee. Yeah, it just makes me jealous. Very envious of ya. All right, I'm going to try and remove some of the chalk. I should actually wait and do it later, actually, so I don't muck anything up. All right, never mind. Let's do some painting with the white. Just wrapped Barney's presents. What did you get him? Beautiful 73. Oh, that sounds nice too, Vicky. So we just need to start buying up the tiny houses in Debbie's community one by one, and that's how we can create Dotville eventually. Just all retire together. Wouldn't that be nice? Poor Debbie. We're here and we're taking over with you, Debbie. Let's do it. Yeah, that sounds really nice. Okay. Let's do another coat. Here we go. I'm going to switch up the brushes a bit. Mm. Right, Debbie? You just be our real estate agent. You let us know. Okay, there's 3 places available. The next 3, come on down. 2 new toys, a raincoat and treats. Oh my God. Oh my God, the raincoat must be the cutest thing ever. It's gonna need probably 4 coats. Yeah, probably 4. The white has taken quite a few coats on the others, unfortunately. Makes it a little more tedious. A heat gun is another option too that you can use to speed up the drying though too. Right, just watch your fingers if you're using a glass ornament because it will get hot. If you're using a plastic ornament, I do not recommend the heat gun. Don't want it to melt in your hands. Now you could probably use it on like a lower heat setting and like from farther away, and it probably wouldn't hurt you, but don't get too close. But I haven't tried it on a plastic ornament myself, so I don't quote me on that. That is an experiment for you. But for the glass ones, it gets very, very hot. And it also depends on the color of the paint. I find that the white, especially going on something dark, is going to probably take more coats. On the blue ornament, the little sections of blue that I painted, they only took 3 coats. So it probably will be impacted by the saturation and the opacity of your paints too. So it probably depends on which one. It's very possible that like a heavier bodied paint, like the Liquitex or I would imagine if you had like a golden brand, but a heavier bodied paint, it might take fewer coats. It also depends on how impatient you are. If you're like me and you keep doing the next coat probably sooner than I should. I'm going to wait and do the bottom after because that, I'm totally going to stick my hands in that paint for sure. So, back up, here we go. Yeah, the light blue that I used, the folk art, it had really good coverage. So that's definitely worth an experiment as well to see which ones have the best coverage. So I'll do a test on an ornament or two. I'll do one, say maybe on the blue and then one on the red, and try a couple different white paints to see how many coats they take, and keep you guys posted on that. Yeah, I'd imagine a heavier bodied paint will probably cover better in fewer coats. But that is just my guess. wonder if it would allow me to get a smoother finish too, because this ends up quite lumpy. Or at least it can. I haven't noticed any impact when I'm painting on top of it, but if it's not well covered in other paint, it could be quite visibly noticeable. I know, I need a new holder for these. That's right. If Lay would just get back from vacation, for crying out loud. Maybe a hairdryer instead of a heat gun. Yeah, that's a really good idea, Vicky. Yeah, because you can control the heat a little bit better. Yay for Steffi being done driving. Made the mistake of going to Michael's the week before Christmas. What did you get? We are enablers here, so we're not going to tell you that that's a bad idea. I was there yesterday myself. Be adopted by Egypt. Tina chatted with her and said that she's having a good time. And Sarah said that she's fallen in love with some cats that she wants to bring home. Yeah, I wish I'd thought of the Liquitex Basics. I've got some in white. I'll try that on the next ornament that I do. See how it does for coats of paint. And for these smaller sections too, I could always use a dotting tool and just spread the paint around for those spots to make it thicker. So that's always an option to try too. But it will eventually have some good coverage here. I hate that we start off our live with some sun and it gets so dark quickly. I just hate it. Winter solstice is coming though, and then the days are going to start to get longer again. Yay! All right, let me spin this. Oops. Nothing like a good old spit shine. Come on. Get off of there. Here we go. Wonder how it would work, Vicky says, if you covered the areas you didn't want painted in spray paint. That could possibly work for sure. That's a very, very real possibility. You could cover with like masking fluid and then spray paint. Whole box of gloss enamel paint. Oh, that's fun. Wouldn't the tiny home be so much fun, Lorna? I'd love it too. It would be so fun. You're painting mugs. Nice. The enamel paints will work good for you for that, for sure. Want to put Christmas stuff away and get accused of being a Grinch. I don't want to because the white might be different colors, so I'm going to wait and do it on a different ornament. Because if I don't cover it perfectly and some of this white shows through, just personal preference. But I will try it soon. Vicky, that would definitely be faster. Yep. Well, it depends on how you're going to cover it, how you're going to cover the spaces, right? That you don't want painted. How are you going to cover that? Are you going to cover it with masking fluid? Are you going to use masking tape and then cut away the parts that you do want showing? Are you going to get peel and stick stencils? That depends. You okay, Sarah? Have you seen what? Off to one of my favorite places. Oh, no, Vicky. Yuck. Stephanie could only have a tiny home if I lived alone. I like my personal space too much. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you, Kim, for reminding everyone to hit the thumbs up. Yeah, Debbie loves loving it, eh? Try off my brush. What did Lorna say? Wonderful, Steffi, on painting mugs. And Lorna's painting butterflies. Wonderful. Had to see who made the decisions comment. Wasn't surprised. Tiny bit. I am the Grinch. Don't have a single decoration up. Just can't be arsed with it this year. Yeah, we don't have any decorations up either. I love doing mugs, but don't love the cure time. Yeah, are you leaving them to air cure? Or are you going to bake them? I'm always so nervous that things are going to bubble if I bake them, so I've been staying away from it lately. All right, let's go this way now. No, actually, you're right, Tina. I should be able to cover it. Let me get out some of the heavy-bodied. Got me thinking. Got me thinking. All right, let me set that down. And let's grab the white Liquitex. Where are you? I've got Artist Loft. Do I have Liquitex Basics in white? No, just have Artist Loft. Okay, let's see how Artist Loft is. It does say, oh, it says it's semi-opaque, so that's not going to do me any good. Damn it. Well, never mind then. So when you're, the semi-opaque isn't probably going to help me. So what I want to show you on the bottles of heavier bodied, medium and heavy body paints, there is these little squares. If it is half filled in like this, it is semi-opaque. If it is completely filled in, where's one? Like this one, it is fully opaque. And if it's just an outline of a square, it is translucent. So it's semi-opaque. It still might be better, so we'll still try it, but because it's not completely opaque, it might not do any better for us, but we will give it a shot. Yep, Nicole was here earlier. Air seems best, yeah. Today's a good day for the steady hand for sure, Lorna. Thank you. Okay, Cher. Yep, she was here earlier. Nicole, are you still here? All right, let's see how this does for us. Still might be better than the craft acrylics, right? Let's see. Hi, Audrey. Audrey's up on the table with us today. Let me show you the noodle. Oh, hang on, let me do it this way. Here she is. Oops. Having a good snooze. Look at that belly. My baby. My baby girl. Yeah, she might have fallen asleep. Very possible. All right, clean the brush. Clean the other brush. Let's see how this one does. Time to experiment. Hi, Audrey. Okay? What are you doing? You good? Hi. Look at the stink eye. Look at the stink eye I'm getting, huh? Hey. Oh, it's hard work sitting up when you're a chunky monkey. I know, she's so cute, eh? I'm so lucky. All right, so let's still pretty streaky. But that could just be because of what it's painting over. If I had painted with this from the beginning, might have been a different story. All right, let's keep going. No, it's not time to get down. I'm busy. Audrey's scratching and shaking the whole damn table. It definitely seems like I'm able to get this on a little bit smoother, except for around the edges where it's kind of piling up a bit. But that, again, might be because of what I'm painting over. Still going to need another coat, I think, but I would definitely say if you have an opaque, heavier bodied white, I wonder, hang on, I've got, oh, there's hair on there. I just picked it up with the brush. Good girl, Audrey. Yay, you're staying. I've got a bottle of white golden fluid paint, fluid acrylics. It's old, so we'll see if it's still any good or not. And we'll have a look and see if it is opaque. All right, so let's leave that there for a sec. Hi, Audrey. All right, see if I can find it. Bear with me here. Nope, not in there. And I wonder though. I had some paints called Pure Pigments by Folk Art, and I thought maybe there's a white in there, but there isn't. Right? Green, orange, yellow, blue, navy, brown, yellow, teal, red. They might be good for the other ones though. No, so not there. Okay. In there? No, not in there. Where else would I have put it? I might have pitched it at some point. Oh, no, found it. Got some gold in. Let's see if it says anything about the opacity. It says high tinting, so, oh no, it shows here that it's translucent. All right, well, we'll keep going with the Artist Loft for now. Are you heading out, Patty? We'll see you soon. Let me scroll back. Yes, she's definitely starving to death again. See? Yes, I'm starving. Are you starving? Oh, excuse you. Hi, you okay? I love you. I love you. Good girl. A pale gray, then white. Oh, that's a good idea, Carol. Thanks for that suggestion. I don't have one, but I will give that a shot. That's an excellent idea. I don't have any white gesso either, but that's definitely something that's something to try. She's watching me stir my paint brush. But yeah, that's definitely an option to try too. All right, well, let's keep going and see what we can do. I will definitely try the pale gray suggestion. Yeah, just like a primer, right? That makes sense. You're painting your walls white after being a dark color like a red. You wouldn't just go and put 10 coats of white paint on your walls, would you? Good thinking. Very good idea. All excellent ideas. And all worth experimenting with. See what works. Oh no, I might have to go to Michael's and try and buy some opaque paint. You know what, I need to order a couple things off of Amazon. Maybe I'll just find some on there, so I don't have to go back in. But then again, with a coupon, it'll probably be cheaper to go to Michael's. Does anyone have a bottle of the Liquitex Basics in white? See if it's opaque or not, what the square on it says. See if I have any other whites that we can try for funsies. I feel like, oh, that's not white. That is cottage white. That does me no good. No good that is. I don't think I have any other bright whites in any other brands. Multi-surface might be more. Maybe more opaque. I don't want to use multi-surface. All right, well, we'll keep trying. It's all good. Yeah, I'll do store pickup because then I won't be tempted to wander the aisles. And I can use a coupon that way too. Yeah, I've only got the clear gesso too. Hi. Are you curious about me stirring my brush? Is that interesting? She's staring, watching me. Look at the eye boogers you got going on. I gotta clean you up. No, have a seat. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to move. You're fine. Does anyone else get to wishing this was a 4-hour live? I take that as a huge compliment. Oh, no, Audrey. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. 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 Come here. Oh. There you go. Guess she was done. Let me finish all of these first. I think it'll definitely, this will still cut down on the number of coats. I like that idea from Carol. It makes sense with like a primer on a dark color. So I've got a whole bunch more of these, so we'll definitely test that. And I will see if I can find an opaque white from Michael's to do a store pickup on. Let's see what that does for us too. Steffi says, yes. I know, right? I was waiting for that too, Tina. I'm like, oh, she's going to bite me. She bit my face the other day. Tuesday morning. I wouldn't get up. So like 5 o'clock in the morning. Shocker that I wouldn't get up. Like how unreasonable of me, right? Yeah, she bit my face. And then just kind of looked at me like, it's your own fault for not getting up. She will bite whatever is exposed. And if there is nothing exposed, she will dig with her paws until something is exposed. I can't even be mad at her. I've created my own monster though, right? Like, of course she's an asshole. She's my cat. Nobody would be surprised to find out that my cat's an asshole. What? No way. This does feel faster with this paint. Like I do feel like I'm getting less streaking. So that alone is helpful because the thinner paints will streak quite a bit. What colors did you end up choosing for your butterfly, Lorna? Car, are you doing some crocheting while we're hanging out today? How's your vines and your flower pots coming? Holding my breath. Girl has standards. Oh, that's sweet of you, Tina. I can be a pretty big asshole sometimes, though. That's true. I never bite faces. That's true. Very true. Not literally. They're coming along good, Cara. Nice. Crocheting right now. Yeah, it's a really long, big project, I imagine. Yeah, we'd love to see it. When you're ready to share pics, we'd love to see. Mm. Oops. This time has gone by so fast today. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sometimes I can't tell which one is the one that I just painted. So I have to touch it first. I think we're getting close to the final coat on some of these sections. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm gonna put this aside in a minute. And we'll grab the blue ornament and see if we can't do a little bit on it. Or you know what, we can do a little bit on the pink ornament. Nothing like a good little spit shine. Here we go. My paint is drying out anyway, so it's just about time. Let's put this on the side for a bit. I do eventually get to a point where I'm like, it's good enough. I'm going to paint over top of it anyway. It's when I can see a lot coming through. But none of the other ones I did were like a perfect coverage, so... All right, I think that's it for now. I'm going to put that aside and let it dry, and let's grab the blue ornament for about 20 minutes and play with it. I will be right back. Audrey has deserted us too, by the way. She is already gone. All right, so I'll set that one there. Take that off, and I'm going to scroll back through the comments and eat a couple of chips and catch up on what I've missed. "5 years in, I haven't seen you be an asshole yet." Well, that's a good sign. That's good. Thanks, Steffi. I save it for real life. Awesome, Cara. We'll love to see it. We've seen you gong show and get mad, but how we would do when something goes south. That's true. Thank you. Just found out that your granddaughter got accepted to SDSU. She's graduating high school this year, junior. That's so cool, Debbie. Congratulations to her. Blue, white, and yellow. That's going to be pretty, Lorna. Audrey claimed people were throwing shade over the face biting. She's like, I'm out of here. You guys don't get it. All right, let me see. All right, we need to do some silver. Oh shit, I just moved the whole damn table. All right. So let's do some silver. I'm going to need my liner brush, and we'll do some outlining. Definitely going to have to clean my brushes later. Well, no kidding. That'd pull a tear for sure. You must be so proud. That's wonderful. That's a big friggin' deal. Do you know what she wants to take? That's so cool. I've decided to keep eating chips for a minute. All right. Now, where is my good liner brush? That's the other thing I should order. Oh, there it is. All right, here we go. Yeah, that's the other thing I should order is some new liner brushes. I'll place like 3 different online orders, all for pickup tomorrow. One brush at a time. All right, here we go. That's so cool. All right, here we go. Audrey's having an asthma attack. Hold on. I'm coming, Audrey. Where are you? I'm coming. It's okay. Oh, shit. It's okay. Come on, good girl. Good girl. Come have something to eat. Good girl. Here you go. She's okay, you guys. I'll be right back. You okay? You all right? Sorry, you guys. Yeah. All right. Holy crap. All right, you guys, hi. Sorry, that just... I need a minute. Okay, Audrey? You okay? You all right? Hey, you okay? Are you okay? That's scary, huh? Yeah. Get ya. Let me sit up here with you. Let's talk to everybody for a minute. Yeah, she's okay. She's still... You okay? You can hear her? You okay? You sound a little congested. Are you all right? Okay. You all right? You okay? She's got some post-nasal drip going on. And she's... You congested? You all right? Yeah, I see it. Scary, huh? Yeah. Mm-hmm. You all right? What's that about? I know you're mad. I know, but don't choke on the postnasal drip, all right? That was what love looked like. Yeah, good girl. Good girl. Yeah, you all right? Thanks for the love, you guys. I know, it's okay. It's okay. Let's put you on the bed. Put you over here on the bed. Okay, and hang out here for a little bit. Hang out there for a bit, okay? I'm almost done. All right. Well, that just about did me in. Yeah, that just about did me in. I love you too. Thank you. Whew. Thanks, guys. Yeah. That's the closest thing to mother ears I'm ever gonna have. I'm sleeping with one ear open, right? And your moms hear everything. And never actually sleep, never actually stop listening. But she seems like she's okay. You okay? You all right? Yeah, the adrenaline, definitely there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go sign off and go hang out with her. I'm gonna get her another little something to eat. And just curl up with her for a little bit. I will post the link for the Zoom, though, for 7 o'clock tonight. And if anything crazy happens, I'll let you know and we'll reschedule if we have to. But as of right now, we should be fine because I'll be in here with her and I can run and do what I need to do. But thank you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for all the love for her and for me. Yeah, that just, whew. I'm just scrolling back here. Yeah, she's okay now. Thanks, guys. Not quite sure what she's doing, not as close as you and Mia, but she would be silly not to go into the arts. Most amazing. Oh, that'd be so awesome, Debbie. Here's my sister for me on our trip. Got me a brush cleaner. Oh, that's so nice. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I think she's okay now. She's given herself a bath. There's the foot. So we'll take that as a good sign that, that she's good now. I don't think she'd be giving herself a bath if she was feeling super shitty. So we'll take that. But yeah, as long as nothing super crazy happens, I'll see some of you at 7 o'clock tonight. And thank you guys for hanging out with me for so long today. And for being so loving and supportive. Yeah, until she was ready to bite my face, right? I love you guys. Thank you. Whew, thanks, Tina. Yeah, I'll send you guys the Zoom link for a little bit later. And fingers crossed everything will be okay. I love you guys. Love you, Cher. Love you guys. Love you, Lorna. See you later. We'll see you soon, Tina. Thank you, Cara. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Awesome, Cher. Thanks for the recommendation. We'll see you later, Debbie. See you later, Cara, Cher, everybody. I love you to bits. I'll see you soon, okay? Thank you. Love you. Bye.